Hello again, beloved souls. Welcome to a commentary channel turned spiritual a few months ago. My name is Jem, Jem. I'm a psychic medium, author, channeler, and a truth seeker. So this video is the veil between worlds. Why some places are more haunted. So, have you ever walked into a place and felt the air grow heavy as though something unseen is watching? Some places seem alive with spirits, whispers, and echoes of the past. Why are certain locations more haunted? It has to do with the veil, that invisible boundary between the spiritual and physical worlds. We're going to explore why the veil thins and why spirits cluster in some places more than others. So the nature of the veil. The veil is not a wall. It's a frequency difference between the living and the spirit realms. Most of the time, it's thick enough that we live our lives unaware of what's beyond. But in certain moments or certain places, the veil becomes thin. It could be during times of grief or trauma when our energy opens, or in sacred or ancient places where energy lines intersect and amplify spiritual presence. The veil is like mist, and in some places it is almost transparent. So why some places are haunted? Hauntings are not random. They often happen where? Number 1. Emotional imprints remain. When a strong event, joy, love, tragedy, happens, it can leave an energetic record that plays over and over. Number 2. Ley lines cross. These are invisible currents of earth energy. When they intersect, it can amplify spiritual activity. Number 3, the land remembers. Old battlefields, ancient burial grounds, and historic places often hold lingering echoes. Number 4, tragedy or sudden death. Souls who pass suddenly may cling to the last place they knew. Children ghosts and trauma. Why do we hear of so many child spirits? Sometimes it is because their lives were cut tragically short and their energy is still seeking comfort or recognition. But we must also be careful. As I explored earlier in other videos, dark entities sometimes mimic children to lower our guard. Discernment again becomes essential. A true child spirit radiates innocence, a sweetness that feels unmistakable. Thin places and sacred ground. There are also places where the veil is naturally thinner, where heaven and earth seem to meet. Ancient people called these sacred sites, stone circles, temples, or mountain tops. These places are portals, gateways between worlds. Sometimes spirits gather here, not out of pain, but because the energy is simply easier to move through. The veil between worlds is not fixed. It shifts, it breathes, it responds. Some places feel haunted because they hold memory, emotion, or a natural connection to the other side. As a psychic medium, I've learned that these places are not to be feared, but to be respected. When you feel the veil thinning, ground yourself, listen deeply, and remember, the spirit world is closer than we think, but love and discernment are always your compass. Thank you very much for watching. I just need to explain before I end. So my videos logically flow, I write them down on Word. So at times you'll see that my eyes are looking down as I'm reading words. So that's my explanation. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Please be kind to each other and to yourselves. Love, light, and blessings. This is Jem. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.